morning. Your time is now 6:52. Time for your morning sprint.
Hawk Hammers in downtown Spokane with the city's plan to count the homeless today.
And Mark has a look at a wet forecast for the rest of the week. But we begin with a disgraced former doctor convicted of abusing women for decades. He was sentenced to more than a lifetime behind bars.
It's my honor and privilege to sentence you. Because, sir, you do not deserve to walk outside of a prison ever again.
Nassar was given up to 175 years in prison, and the courtroom erupted into applause as he was removed. The sentencing is the culmination of what has been an unprecedented week. More than 150 victims gave impact statements.
Within hours of the sentencing, Michigan State University President Lou Ann Simon announced she will resign today. Her decision follows an overwhelming amount of people calling for her job because of the scandal.
Nassar's crimes leave many parents wondering how they can protect their children when they're in the hands of other adults. Local experts say the most important thing, believe your children, because it's rare that a child would ever make up allegations like that. We know in the case of Larry Nassar, women were coming forward but were not believed. That's when adults don't listen to their children, is when abuse is allowed to continue.
2 fatal crashes happened this morning on I-90, just a mile west of Ritzville, another 15 miles east of Ritzville. According to Trooper Jeff 70 with Washington State Patrol, emergency aid is on the scene and the road is not blocked at either of those sites at this time.
And another person has been taken to the hospital in those crashes.
Now, as we take a look at what's going on for the weather in our region, and definitely we have had, again, a clearing sky, so that radiational cooling allowing for some slippery roads as we see west of Spokane. So please use caution as you go through this region, because with that, I mean, that's a quick chill and a quick freeze. We will see some cloud cover and rain showers moving in through the region, but we look at our current conditions. We're sitting at 33, 30 into Moses Lake, Omak at 31 degrees, Wenatchee, you're at 30 as well. Look at that 7-day forecast coming up.
And today is the City of Spokane's point in time count. They're going to be looking to find out whether or not the City of Spokane's homeless population has grown or not. Now, for a little bit of background, during last year's count, they found that the population had grown to right around 1,100 folks. It found that 13% of those are unsheltered. They're also looking into demographics of the homeless population with this count. They're looking into finding how many are children, how many are adults, and how many are veterans. During last year's count, they found around 15% were veterans. That count is going to take place tonight, and we are going to follow along and bring you the very latest.
Hawk, thank you. Looking ahead, a very important and highly anticipated Moses Lake School Board meeting set for tonight. The board will host what's expected to be the only public hearing on its decision not to build a second high school. The controversial move goes against a $135 million bond passed by a supermajority and sold to voters as money that would finance a second high school to help with overcrowding. The board now says it's changing its mind because it believes all that money can be spent more efficiently. The meeting starts at 7 at the Moses Lake High School auditorium.
It's the end of an era for ice skating in Spokane. Yesterday, the Ice Palace in Riverfront Park was demolished. The new ice ribbon has taken its place as the first completed project of the $64 million park renovations. The pavilion above the Ice Palace will stay in the park and be used as a flexible use event space.
Early this morning at the All Seasons Motel in Airway Heights, police and SWAT were involved in an hours-long standoff. At around 1:30, the team went in by breaking down the door of the unit. The suspect was nowhere to be found. Officers say his car was left parked outside, so they believe he left the area on foot.
Yesterday, we told you how a student at Shadle Park High School found a white liquid that appeared to be cleaning solution in her Dairy-Gold chocolate milk. Well, that prompted Dairy-Gold to pull the milk from distribution. Now, Central Valley School District also pulled Dairy-Gold chocolate milk with a February 6th date. It says student safety is always our top priority, and we operate with an overabundance of caution.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, as authorities search for a motive in the Las Vegas massacre, a sign of hope this morning. A victim who was shot in the head is now not only speaking again, but later today, she'll walk out of the hospital.
Wow. And the disgraced YouTube star Logan Paul returning to his channel for the first time since posting a video with disturbing images. Coming up, the topic he has chosen for his first video back.
And live look now as we take a look at the road conditions out here. They're in really good shape. It is west of here on I-90 and some of those secondary roadways. It is slippery. It got cold fast. All right, 38 degrees will be our high today with evening and afternoon showers. Look for more shower activity Friday and Saturday with a rainy Sunday expected, but warming. We'll be at 42 degrees. Look at Monday, 44 with a good chance of showers there as well. It's the overnight lows above freezing.
All right.
Mark, thanks.
Do be careful out on the road. We'll see you in about 30 minutes with an update.